BoxingVoice.com. We're here with Michael, the artist Perez from Foxwoods. First off, Mike, tell us about your last fight on Showbox with Fidel Maldonado. How did you assess your performance, and what happened with the knockdown?
I mean, I feel like I did a real good performance. A lot of people don't know what happened in that fight. I hurt my hands, both my hands, in the fourth round. So that's why a lot of people was like, why he backed off, or why, that's why I had to box, and that's why I had to move around. To me, I won the majority of the rounds. The first judge gave it 97-92, and I felt that was the score. But the other two was close, and then knocked down at the end of the fight, and it happens to anybody. At the end of the day, it's part of the sport, and I got back up, and I finished the fight. So at the end of the day, I'm still here and moving forward.
Well, you're still here, and you got an upcoming fight on a big card, December 1st. Madison Square Garden, bright lights. On the undercard of probably, he already is the most ticket-selling boxer in the decade at Madison Square Garden, Miguel Cotto. Talk about that, and do you have an opponent in mind? And just talk about the whole experience of being on such a big card.
I've been in a few big cards already, Mayweather and Marquez and Vegas. So so it's just something that's part of the sport, and it's something I got to get more used to. At the end of the day, I'm real thankful and real blessed that I'm fighting on that card. I'm real anxious to get up in there and show the world. They had an opponent for me, Michael Perez. I think he's ranked number 5 in the world. But he didn't want to take the fight, so now the opponent is we don't know who the opponent is. Hopefully they find an opponent soon, so I can know. And I'll be fighting December 1st under the Cotto card. So.
Do you know if it'll be on the Showtime portion of the telecast, or will it be like the Show Extreme portion?
I'll be the opening bout on Showtime.
Wow, that's big, man. Talk about Golden Boy. Obviously, you've had a loss, you've had a couple of tough fights, and they're still behind you, obviously putting you on one of the most popular cards to end the year.
I'm real grateful, I'm just here, I'm humble, trying to learn from every fight. I'm still young, I'm still growing, and I'm just trying to go out there and just keep showing the world who's Michael Perez.
Now, you obviously had 2 tough fights, one with Maldonado, one with Figueroa. What did you learn from those 2 fights, and how's that made you a better fighter today?
I learned a huge... A lot. Real, like I heard, I took in the Figueroa fight. It was like taking 2 steps back. But at the end of the day, I'm glad it happened to me early in my career. Things that I'm learning, I'm still learning in this career, and I'm happy it happened to me early. I learned from it. I took it as a positive, and it's like a booster to me now. So at the end of the day, I'm just moving forward and just learning. That's all.
So you come out victorious December 1st. What will the future look like in 2013 for Michael Perez? What are you aiming for? What are you shooting for?
Shooting for a world title. That's what everybody's dream is. And God willing, it comes through, and we taking that home. I'm working real hard to it. We still learning, and I'm still adapting to this pro level. And God willing, I get to that level that I could be known as one of the greats, and just keep pushing forward. That's all.
Is Alex Perez taking it home tonight?
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's fighting right now. Y'all taking up my time, but it is what it is. I see a knockout. At least fight in the 5th round. I see a knockout. He's looking real strong. He's looking real ripped. The best I seen him in his whole career. And I'm real impressed with him. He came from a long. It's been a long road, rough road for him. For us, growing up in Newark and in these rough streets, and going through hell and back. But he's here. He's still pushing forward for his kids, for his family. Bringing our last name to all-time high. So.
Now, I won't keep you long. Just shout your Twitter out and tell the fans why they should tune in December 1st.
Twitter is @theartistperez. You can follow me. And December 1st, y'all gonna see a real interesting and explosive fight. Come support me or watch it on Showtime. Again, Michael, the artist Perez, and I'm here for y'all.
That's it, baby. BoxingVoice.com with Michael, the artist Perez.